In the second, we further take on the relation between the molarity and the molality. Comparison is required. How the second question goes is, for an aqueous solution, the correct statement or the correct, relation is number 1, number 2, number 3, where they are equated, or one being greater and another being smaller, that way, or no comparison. Now look, what are the molarities? One molarity, one molar solution. It means 1 mole of the solute in 1000 cm cube of solution. Molarity 1000 cm cube or 1 liter. 1 molar solution means 1 mole solute in 1 kg solvent. Therefore, 1000 cm cube solution or 1000 cm cube of water, fairly it will be 1 kilogram. This 1 kilogram contains some solute and some solvent, whereas 1 molar solution contains 1 kg solvent, 1000 cm cube solvent. So solvent is more in molar solution, solvent is less in molar solution, and it is your choice. If the solvent is less, naturally concentration will be more. Therefore, 1 molar solution is more concentrated than 1 molar solution. Hence, the option A. With the concentration term or with the solute being dissolved in the solvent to get the solution, we have variations in some of the physical properties. And the 2 physical properties that are again studied here are, one is the boiling point and another is the vapor pressure. And how this boiling point and vapor pressure work out, see here. In the next question, when concentration of salt solution is increased, number 1, boiling point increases, vapor pressure decreases. And number 2, boiling point decreases, vapor pressure increases. Number 3, freezing point increases and vapor pressure decreases. And the 4th, other way, freezing point decreases and vapor pressure increases. Now look, what is the effect of dissolving this salt in a solvent causes, or what we see in the boiling points and vapor pressures of this solvent. When the solute is dissolved, the vapor pressure of the liquid, that is the solvent, has to decrease, because presence of the solute in the solution, it carries some of the solute particles on the surface of the solution. So surface will be covered with some solute particles. Therefore, less area will be available for solvent molecules to get vaporized. Hence, vaporization will be less and vapor pressure will be less. That is number 1. Addition of the solute decreases the vapor pressure in the solution. And number 2, and what happens to the boiling point? Boiling point will increase because as the vapor pressure of the solution decreases, this solution, if it is to boil, its vapor pressure must be brought to the level where it will be equal to the atmospheric pressure. Thereby, the solution has to be heated beyond the boiling point of the pure solvent in order to have the vapor pressure and atmospheric pressure equalized. Hence, boiling point increases and the vapor pressure decreases. This continues with the further or subsequent additions of the solute. Therefore, it is the first option, boiling point increases and vapor pressure decreases. And with respect to the freezing point, what happens? As the solute is added continuously, the freezing point will decrease and at the same time the vapor pressure also decreases. Therefore, the option C and D don't carry such comparative values, hence we stick on to option A. Coming to the next question about the vapor pressure. See here, vapor pressure of 1 molal NaCl solution is increased by the addition of. Now, my friends, please make a note of it. When we are referring to the vapor pressure of the solution containing the solid solute, it means it is the vapor pressure of the solvent in the solution, because solute is not at all going to carry any participation in the formation of the vapors, since solute is non-volatile and the one which cannot get vaporized. Therefore, when the vapor pressure of the solution is to increase in this solution, the mole fraction of that component which we call as the solvent should increase, because as the mole fraction of the substance increases, its quantity will be more, its number of molecules will be more comparatively in that system. Hence, we say, if we add some more water, mole fraction of the solvent increases. As the mole fraction of the solvent increases, the vapor pressure of this water in the solution will definitely increase. Hence, option number 1, that can increase the vapor pressure of the particular 1 molal Ki solution. It is neither addition of the solutes like potassium chloride or sodium sulfate or adding the same solution to make the volume more doesn't have any effect over the vapor pressure of that solution. So, this is how the concentration terms are considered, and some more related problems will be there. Please refer to the reference materials and get practiced with respect to such things.